Welcome back, everyone. My name's Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2. Or the last time we're about to enter the City of Arcs itself. It looks to be pretty, run down here. There are so many dead things to loot. Apparently someone beat us to it, though. Except for this random tooth. Why is a tooth worth 35 gold? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, someone missed 71 gold. And some hair. The wig market will be big one day. I'm not gonna pick up the... Why are eyes worth 90? I'm also gonna steal all these items because they're worth like $1,000 each. More money. Good. More teeth. Just going around, looking at corpses, taking teeth out of their mouth. No one says anything, because why would you confront... I would never confront someone who's like, in the middle of a massacre, just starts pulling out teeth. I'd be like, nope, that's a hard no. That dude is clearly insane.
Hold here, Curtis. I need a moment with our friend. Shield, we are about to enter the belly of the beast. To cross a threshold past which there may be no hope of return. There's every chance the servants of the Great Acorn will skin you alive, frying your bones and boiling your eyes. You could suffer most terrible. I am getting to the point, Quercus. The point is, the path ahead is dangerous.
I laugh after all I've been through. He's just now warning me about danger.
I have watched you defeat monsters, villains, and a surprising number of inanimate objects. But your greatest challenge yet lies before you. I do not know what lies ahead, but the Great Acorn is almost here. I can feel it in my fur. The forces of evil will throw everything they have against us, but I need more time to finish my research. You have been a good shield and an excellent friend. Quercus and I both believe you can buy us the time we need.
I'll do everything I can.
I know you. The world might be filled with murderous giants, but at least some of them are worth saving. Now, it will take more than Quercus's ferocity and my wit if you're going to survive. You need power, and I think I have just the thing. After our last escapade with your void woken, I examined the corpses you left behind. They were imbued with dark power. I believe, Quercus believes, and I concur, that this magic can be used for light as well as darkness. Here, try this.
The squirrel lays his hand on you, and a strange feeling ripples through your body. A sense of power. Your mind opens to the possibilities of new magic.
Now, how do you think it feels, Quercus?
I feel great.
Of course you do. What greater power could there be than knowledge? Granted, the recipe you know could be a little darker than what you're used to. It would harness the power of those that you've defeated. Grim. But if you need proof that grim arts can lead to marvelous things, you need only look at Quercus. Now you have all the power you need. You were a wonderful shield as we fled, but we are not running anymore. Now you must become the Axe. Go, my friend, and lay waste to the forces of the Acorn. Hatch them to pieces, snap their spines, and burn their eyes and...
Jesus. Calm down, Laura. We learned 3 new recipes for books, apparently. We haven't really gone too much into crafting, but if we look at our recipe list, we have a ton of things we can make. He wanted us to make grimoires. Let's take a look.
I've had better days out in
What is vampiric hunger?
I've had better days out in this city.
We need 3 random Hydro books and 3 random Scoundrel books. or some variety of those. Do they have to be so... any 3 source hydro books and source scoundrel books? We'll buy some. We're in a place where we can go buy a bunch of stuff. I'm actually going to pause and then go around and do a bunch of buying of things before we start doing the quests here. Because there's trader here, there's a trader here, there's one up that way? This way? There's another one anyways down this street, there's one there. Yeah, there's a lot of traders. If I run into a fight or an encounter, I'll quickly restart the video and we'll deal with it. But until then, I'm going to go through and just see what we can buy. We're looking for skill books and maybe some items, but mostly skill books. We're going to wait till level 19 to get new items. And maybe even level 20, but we'll see. Back shortly. Alright, we are back. We've done some... Oops, didn't mean to draw my weapon. We've done some selling of things. Our inventory is pretty clear. Minus a bunch of books that we've actually gone through, but just haven't put in Fane's bag yet, but we'll get to that eventually. There's nothing particularly exciting in any of these, unfortunately. They're just sort of stuff we've already read, or just not very interesting reads, to be honest, so we'll just throw them all away. Anyways, I'll finish doing that later. For now, though, we have to go save somebody.
Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help. Please.
Worry no more, my dear. I will save your darling.
Ocean's love. Thank you, but please, you have to hurry. Go!
Alright, I'm on it. Hi, Lord Kim. How's it going? You have a flaming sword.
You approach, but the paladin's icy blue eyes never move from his prisoner.
You are interrupting a paladin court, stranger.
You couldn't call this a court until the end of days, Kim. It's still a disgrace.
The prisoner will be silent.
What is the paladin accused of?
We are beyond accusations. This once paladin is guilty of refusing orders and protecting supporters of the Black Ring.
Okay.
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay and a slick uniform. A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every magister is in league with the Ring.
Sure does.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case, the sentence is death.
I step between the prisoner and Lord Kim. He can't do this.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first time, pinning you with a freezing look.
Step aside, stranger.
I explained that I'm on his side. I'm the one that sent the owl, which warned him about the Magisters in the Black Ring.
I see. You have my thanks for that. You did us a great service.
I did.
Now, if you would do me one service more, stand aside.
I wonder what Lucian would do. Surely he'd have the wisdom to show mercy.
Kem pauses for half a moment, his eyes flickering to the troops around him.
Perhaps, even in war, we may find space for mercy. Very well. She will not die today.
Well, that's wonderful.
The paladin looks at you as Kem turns away and silently mouths thank you.
Find a cell for her. And the rest of you have your duties. Move!
Hold up. Yeah, you guys can all do your things. I'm cool with that, but there's things to loot. You guys suck at picking up things to loot. Alright, let's go follow Lord. That is a giant painting of Alexander again. We can fill up water bottles. Or water balloons. Or water buckets even. All sorts of water related things. Let's see what Kem has to say. What? Oh, I didn't mean to hit the lamp or the candle.
It was you who sent us the War Owl. Without you, the Black Ring-loving Magisters would still be in charge. I suppose you have earned the right to involve yourself in Paladin business. Just this once. All this is thanks to you, you know. If we hadn't found out what the Whites were doing in the Black Pits, we wouldn't have known that they had to be stopped. I am in your debt.
I remember what Captain Orel said and asked him if he knows where Dallas might be.
The Lord Dread lies in the harbor, but the hammer isn't aboard. Nor is she among the piles of Magister bodies. Should you hear anything, you are of course welcome to bring it to me. But rest assured, your help is not needed. My paladins will find her, and she will face divine justice.
I smile quietly. Doesn't he know Dallas has a plan? He needs me.
Very well. We know that Dallas and the Whites conducted their heresy from these barracks. If they were all working for the Black Ring, and I believe they were, there must be some sign of it in this building, perhaps even a safe house. We don't have much yet, but we will tear down every brick until we find their wretched hiding hole, and then we'll haul Dallas into the light.
What have you found so far?
Not much, at least not yet. Perhaps you'd have better luck given your credentials. White Magister Reimond was here with his cabal as the fighting began. If we find him, we will find Dallas. They must have left some clue as they ran. Something that will lead us to their secret little den. Find it!
Tell me everything you know about Reimond.
I know he is a toad, a hopping little creature that follows Dallas wherever she leads. He is cruel, and given that he was not cut down with the rest of his men, cowardly. I don't know what rock he's hiding under, but he will be found.
What do you know about Dallas? Tell me everything.
Who can truly know a diseased mind? She is rotten to the core. That I am sure of.
We also know she's a dragon.
Although much as I despise the creature, I have never known her to be a coward. She fought well in battles against the Black Ring. Wherever she's hiding, she will not go quietly.
Thanks.
I pray it helps. Voidwoken at one gate and the Black Ring at the other. We need to stop this madness. Do you need anything more?
You seemed happy to execute one of your own.
She disobeyed orders. She knew the consequences. I expect she shall receive justice.
What happened between the Paladins and the Magisters?
The Whites have betrayed the memory of Lucian in the most heinous manner. We've had our suspicions, but you provided us with proof. Collusion with the Black Ring. So we acted to put a stop to their treason. The Order must persist. The Order must endure. The Magisters can no longer have power.
Sure. Alright.
Enjoy
That's
the
really
city,
it.
won't you? Arx is wonderful at this time of year.
Yeah, I'm sure it's beautiful.
Supply writs, shitties, useless mundanities. Find me something solid on the Whites.
There's a lot of paper in this room. We're finding a lot more junk to sell. Alright, there's a Magister letter here. We'll read some of these things that we just picked up because they might be useful for our investigation. So, Magister letter. Trafalgar. I know you like to wag that razor tongue of yours, but you need to keep yourself in check should Dallas come around. You remember Pretty? He had a tendency to talk back just like you. Well, last time Dallas showed up, she brought that Friedman character along with her. You know, the creepy fellow that's been teaching Alexander? Pretty just couldn't keep the jokes to himself, called Friedman the Hammer's hooligan loud enough for everyone to hear. That was it. Friedman snarled, waved his hands about, and Pretty burned from the inside out until he was melting in blue-hot flames. He screamed to Dallas for mercy, but she just watched and smiled until he was naught but a pile of smoking ash. He's got to be more than just some wizard lackey Trafalgar. He's so powerful. Even the Whites look terrified when it was all over. So I'm telling you, be on your best behavior. You don't want to be Friedman's next example. Gower. Path in the Pilgrimage. That's not very helpful. Origin Solution, we've already read that. The encrypted book. Nonsensical words sprawled across this book as if an ogre had eaten the alphabet and vomited onto the paper. You presume it to be some kind of code, but have no interest in deciphering it. And there's a cutting board. Intelligence brief, though. This journal was apparently used for tracking the patrol routes of Ark's paladins. Each target is described in detail, from the gender to hair color of each paladin to the fit and condition of their uniforms. Interesting. Yoink. Yoink. Ooh, a gold cup. I will take that. Thank you kindly. Alright, well, we could look around for books forever. Let's just get this underway.
The spirit of a magister lingers nearby, scowling at the damage that's been dealt to the premises.
Look at this! Just look at this! Our barracks ransacked by our own brothers in arms! And my sworn magister comrades murdered by them!
I asked the spirit if all of the magisters were killed.
I got Brent out of here. He was wounded. He wouldn't have stood a chance if I hadn't helped. Hopefully some more made it as well. I came back to see if I could help any others, but I got a saber through the heart instead. Murdering blue bloods. The Void's welcome to the lot of them.
I don't see any white magisters among the dead. What became of them?
Who knows? Fled, probably. One of them ordered that we fight to the last man and set this place alight, rather than let the paladins take it.
The spirit glances around again.
So much for that.
Where did you take Brant?
The spirit leans back to appraise you, a guarded look on his spectral features.
You're no paladin, but why should I tell you?
I remind him that his comrade is wounded. Time is of the essence if I'm going to try and help him.
Fine. Just check in on him for me, will you? There's a spot around the back, at the bottom of an embankment, where a culvert drains into the river. I lowered him down there, where the paladins likely wouldn't see him. He was bleeding like a stuck pig, though. I don't know if he made it.
He didn't.
I found something.
They also apparently found something. Let's go into this room. There's alchemist's breeches.
This fire was set on purpose.
Yes, I would assume it was. I just picked up a bunch of garbage, literal garbage, dirty socks, underwear, and a pillow. Alright, this plaque
The
says...
plaque reads, 2, Order of Society.
Order of Society. Aha.
Fools! They aren't even looking at the lights. What's this then? The paladins resorting to bringing in outsiders to try and decipher my work.
He sneers at you. His spectral form bears impressions of severe burn injuries.
No matter. You'll fail just like them.
You mentioned ciphers. What did you mean?
I was the High Cryptographer for the entire Magister Order. Do you think I rose to that position by spilling the secrets of my trade to the first who asked? No. Coded letters, passwords, security measures, all my creation. Now that I'm dead, you'll never decipher any of it. My work will outlive you all.
I remarked that the Magisters seem to have set fire to their own building in an effort to destroy evidence. Hardly sophisticated encryption.
The spirit's smug demeanor gives way to an angry scowl.
Desperate measures made necessary by the treacherous actions of our so-called allies. My encryption guards the most important secrets.
Ask what he knows about the Paladin's accusations, treason, heresy, collusion with the Black Ring.
My very life's work was to hide key intelligence from the light of both sun and source. What I know and what I have seen shall remain in shadow.
That was Dallas and her plans one, now the other one.
My task was to protect secrets, not to interpret them. But let me say this. The notion that we would have anything to do with the Black Ring is absurd. Patently absurd.
Okay, bye.
Wait, what are you doing? No!
Calf traps. The Magisters didn't want anyone poking around in here. Careful. I've spotted a trap.
As it blows up. Alright, let's take the golden teaspoon.
A combination lock is embedded into the face of the hatch with 4 numbered dials.
I take a closer look at the lock.
A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1324. Below this are 4 dials. Each of the 4 dials bears 4 phrases that can be rotated into place. The first dial must be set.
Step back from the lock. Okay, we need to, it's a pretty easy puzzle. We just need to go get all the things. Okay, so number...
The plaque reads, Purity of Mind.
I need my notepad. Notepad plus plus. Number 1 equals purity of mind. Number 2.
Engraved on the plaque are the words, Discipline of Body.
That's number 3. Discipline of body. Alright. Next one. Other side of the wall.
If I were a knight, where would I hide something?
The plaque reads, 4. Loyalty to the Divine.
4 is loyalty to the divine. Loyalty to the divine. And the last and final one is...
The plaque reads, 2.
Order of Society. Alright, let's go deal with this.
Order of Society, Majesty say. A combination lock is embedded into the face of the hatch with 4 numbered dials. A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1324. Each of the 4 dials, the first dial must be set.
1 was purity of mind.
The mechanism clicks. The second dial has the same 4 phrases to select from.
Wait, hang on. Wait a minute. What was it?
A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the
1324.
face of the mechanism. 1324. Below this are 4 dials.
'Kay.
Each of the 4. The first dial must be set.
Purity of mind.
The mechanism clicks. The second dial
Discipline of
mechanism
body.
clicks once again. The third
2.
another click. One last. The
4.
final dial. Then, deeper within the mechanism, the sound of gears turning and a bolt withdrawing. The hatch yields, clicking open.
Someone worked hard to keep this place secret.
Yoink. I'm gonna take all that. Looks like we found an area. Reimond's orders are here.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Yeah, there's traps everywhere, Garrus. Traps are largely irrelevant.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Looks like this place has seen better days.
I've spotted a trap.
Magister reports.
Look out! I see more Magister trickery.
Right, okay, so that's
They must have many
divine.
secrets to go to all these lengths.
There's a phrase we need to get into this puzzle room, and I can't remember what it is.
There's something behind this painting.
That's mind. Ooh, a Stardust herb. Yoink.
Careful now. That's a trap. I've spotted something.
Society. The lessons over here. Body.
I've spotted a trap.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Why did I take the ink pot? Alright, now we just need the phrase. I guess we probably should read some of these things. Warden's report. Not that one. So, no, it's not going to be in the civilian ledger. Also not in that Warden's report. Reimond's orders. Nope. gotta be around here somewhere. We gotta figure this out. I mean, it could just be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's more rooms over here. Let's go take a look in here then. Bunch of wine and stuff, and a door that leads to stairs.
Lucky find.
What are the open records? Oh, just like random people. All the people that were on Fort Joy. Interesting.
The list in the records is a long one. It bears many familiar names. People you met, people you fought, people who were kind to you. Most, it seems, you will never see again.
I mean, some of them might have made it, right? Maybe if we put an end to all this, we won't meet them again.
My name was once on a list like this.
True. Both of ours were, really. Oh, that painting was too heavy. Oh my god, this portrait of a woman's weighed 1,000,000 pounds. How about that one? Less. Alright, we need to figure out this puzzle. Maybe it's just the order that they're supposed to be in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which would be Mind, Society, Body, Divine.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Mind? Society? Society?
I've spotted something.
That didn't sound successful.
Okay, so we know that mine's first. We'll just... It's gotta be one of 4 things, right? So, can't be that hard to figure out.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. That didn't sound successful.
Okay, let's start with mind again.
There's
Mind.
some mechanism at work behind
Body.
these walls.
Alright,
There's
that's
some mechanism at
fine.
work behind these walls.
Mind, Body, Society, Divine.
There's
Seems
some
to be working so far. Look at that. I don't know if there's like a puzzle clue around for that somewhere, but ultimately it didn't
Look
matter.
out! I see a trap nearby.
Look at that giant pile of gold. How much gold do you think is in that giant pile of gold? From just like an eyeball, it looks like, you know, 10,000 maybe, or so. I'm gonna go with 500. I don't think so. I really don't think that that's only 500 gold worth. I'm gonna take the Ancient Air Empire staff though.
Nice.
I'm gonna sell it because it's not worth anything to us, but it's worth a ton of money. It's worth more than this giant gold pile is. Oh. Lockpick is too low. Well, if you insist, I'll go back to the ship and get some more lockpicking skill. I should have separated those 2 people out. Oh well. Lady Ben? Nope, Hollow Echoes. See, the one thing about Lone Wolf is that civic skills don't level like combat skills. You don't get 2 points for each point. Which makes it really annoying because if you need things like Lockpick and Lore Master and Bartering and Persuasion, you have to mix and match them a lot until you can figure out the right combination. It's kind of irritating, actually. Because then once we go lockpick this, we're going to have to go back and fix it again later. And I guess this needs a bunch of lockpicking. And now we need to go to like arcs. And then we'll pyramid in. Ew. Garbage loot. Oh well. There's also another button we saw, and there's also a thing here. How much does this painting of Alexander weigh? Too much. You can keep your painting. I am slightly disappointed I don't get to keep it, but it weighs way too much. There was a button here I wanted to press before this door opened, but I'll press it afterwards in case this thing closes.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Gold cup. What a lovely room. Ooh, a Dritta Ivyet. Constitution Hydro, bunch of health and a healing ritual spell. It's a unique level 18 ring. It's actually pretty decent. I don't know how long I'm going to use it for, but
Careful now.
yeah, it was worth a shot. We may have set the building on fire. It'll be fine. We didn't loot the desk yet. No. Because there's nothing exciting in it. Anything else here? Not really. Okay, I guess we can leave. Let's go see what's down that little Fushi thing. That is its official name. As of now. Quick saving, and down we go.
Much effort to maintain secrecy. What are the Magisters hiding?
Magister Reimond. Just sitting at a desk with 3 Geists near him.
Feasting table surrounded by comrades. There's no better end, surely.
So 3 Geists and a Reimond. Reimond does have a lot of armor, but not very much magic armor, surprisingly. Kinda wish we were wizards at this particular moment. I mean, we could make magical incarnates, but that would be worthless. Now, Geists do just a monumental amount of damage. Perfect. We're going to be able to sneak up these stairs. Actually, I might even be able to move one person over to this particular walkway, so we have a doubly good sitting area. And we'll wait for slow to wear off, of course. Yeah, this is going to be pretty good for an ambush.
A toast for Lucian, loyal and true.
I wish I could pause. Like, literally pause, so I could do a double attack. I wonder if there is a pause button. Pause, pause, pause. Toggle Game Master pause is space. I don't think that works in... That's not working. Probably multiplayer only. Any pause button in non-Game Master? No, not really. Alright, well.
Uninvited guests lurking about, it seems. God-woken. I should have known it would be you in the end.
How did Fane not end up in this conversation? Now he's out of line of sight. Okay, just before we end this conversation, I'm gonna wing him in the head with a shield.
The seeds of interference that you planted in the Black Pits have yielded rather bloody fruit here in Arx. Spreading lies about us, allying with the Black Ring. You were so very wrong. I should have ran you through with my sword back in Driftwood, not offered you my hand. You're nothing but a catastrophe in waiting. You are part of the problem, Godwoken, not the solution.
I shoot back that he cannot point any fingers. He and his kind consorted with the Black Ring. He spat upon everything Lucian stood for.
Your short-sightedness knows no bounds, does it? We are fulfilling Lucian's true wishes. We are going to save this world from the void and from itself. Dallas is so very close to her goal. She must be at the cathedral as we speak, hovering above Lucian's holy corpse, the Aetiran in hand. At last she will purge the powers of the gods still raging within. This is how Lucian, even in death, will become the savior of us all. With him, all source will wither. With him, divinity itself will die. No source, no Voidwoken, remember, sorcerer? That is what we promised from the start, a cure that will save the world. We will redeem Rivellon. As for you, well, I am erasing you. Your bones will be embers, your existence forgotten, your future cancelled. Our plans, our strategies, our records, all consumed by flames. And amidst the ash, another charred, anonymous corpse in a city littered with them.
Reimond produces something. An incendiary grenade. Your eyes dart left and right. Oil barrels are stacked in every corner and alcove of the chamber.
Let's go out with a bang.
Reimond primes the grenade. It starts to
hiss. Alright, fight started. Oh, that didn't count. For damage. Lame. Alright, Fane's first and then Reimond. So Reimond is definitely going to cause a bit of an explosion. What am I doing? Okay, that's better. Geists are kind of annoying and are going to be a bit of a problem in this fight, but we do need to take on Reimond first, I think. Oh, I also need to... Oh, is it not on my bars? Maybe I didn't even learn it yet. It would appear not. Oh, next fight I'll put it on for sure. We do have Warp Infusion with one of our characters, which is the... I don't know what my dog is doing. He is scratching his cage. Hang on one sec. Okay. Dog has quieted down. Let's finish up our turn here. Yeah. We'll do Shadow Infusion and Haste. We're not going to be able to bring his armor down in the first turn, obviously. He's got too much of it, but we can get a good start. And he's going to blow up the whole area because he's a jerk. Dude loves his Inferno. Alright, well we can't make any incarnates around Reimond without, you know, it being a fire incarnate, which is practically worthless to us. So I am gonna go here. I'm gonna go 3, 4, and I'm gonna wong a shield right in the face of this Geist. I was kind of hoping it would actually bounce to the other one, but that is not the case. We will knock one down at the very least. We'll try and end the turn sort of by Reimond so we can fight him next turn. They do have Perseverance, which apparently is a thing that they do. 1700 damage. And an instant kill on our Incarnate. They do a very considerable amount of damage. And this one's probably dead too. Holy crap, 2,500 damage. Alright, well, we have no more incarnates. Luckily they took some hits for us, though we should have used that thing that keeps our incarnates alive no matter what, but we didn't. So here we are. I'm actually gonna just try and get a totem somewhere. And then just save my AP. I'm actually okay with him being up here. 700 damage isn't nearly as bad as 1100 damage. Except that was 1800 damage. And we'll knock you down. Why are they fighting each other? Not really sure what these guys are doing. I mean, I don't particularly care what they're doing, as long as they're not killing me. I might just try and make my way over to this side of the room. Keep my people together, and get evasion aura up. I don't know if I'll need evasion aura this turn. Okay, we're gonna see how this turn goes. We may have a bunch of Geist problems here. It has killed my totem. Apparently, what is going on? I don't know why they're killing each other, but I'm actually pretty happy about it. One of them is dead now. I'm gonna put evasion aura up just in case. I just feel that something bad's gonna happen this turn. Reimond is dead. I'll save my IP. Okay, it's coming back this way. Apparently it's coming for me. It has no armor. Neither of these have... Why is this one killing the other ones? I'm really not sure what's going on here, to be honest. But I'm gonna delay action. They are fighting each other. But now he's coming up here. And he missed. Oh, right, because we have evasion aura on. Alright, so we're gonna bring the other one, this one, up here. And we're gonna just wang it in the face with the shield. We're gonna atrophy this one. You know, I'm not particularly sure why they decided to turn on each other, but I'm really happy they did. It actually worked out really well for us. We got some sort of divine finesse helmet. Pretty cool. Divine ring. Also very cool. A ton of stuff from Reimond. Including a book. I think the book is important. The handwriting in Reimond's private journal is so full of flourishes, whirls, and loops it almost seems like if he wants to obfuscate the meaning of the text within. Much of it sounds half crazed, but some passages bear lucid details. Soon the grand design will be upon us. Soon it will be realized. Why is there people walking?
Work. I had my doubts about you, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Tem looks about, then returns his eyes to you and gives you an imperious nod.
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further concerns. Goodbye now.
I hold up a hand. Not done here.
You have done fine work here, friend. Do not spoil it with stupidity. Dallas is of the divine order. She is our responsibility. The Paladins will handle this.
My expertise here could be invaluable. You need me.
Stay if you must, but do not touch anything. Paladins, turn this place upside down. I want every nook, cranny, and spiderweb examined. If there's nothing else, we have a lot to do.
I need to talk to you about Dallas and the Magisters.
Here? Now? This is hardly the time or the place.
Dallas went to the cathedral. She's after Lucian's tomb.
Is that so? Perhaps she thought to convince the Keeper, Lord Ahu, to allow her entry. A foolish plan for more reasons than I can list. I wonder... Well, anyway, it looks like I will need to deal with the witch myself. It's been a long time coming. But please, take this as a token of the Paladin's gratitude. You were invaluable once again. Now leave us to do our work.
Okay, bye.
Be quick. I've other matters at hand. Enjoy the city, won't you?
Alright, we have a level 18 amulet. Ooh. I think I'm gonna take that helmet. Yes, it's got strength, warfare, arrow, and summoning. Which I think is just better than that, so... Good enough. I'm gonna go loot the rest of the stuff. There's also singed notes, but I don't care about those too much.
Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers.
Yoink. Just gonna go ahead and take all this stuff and finish reading that journal, of course. Where'd that journal go? Alright. Soon the grand design will be upon us. Soon it will be realized. The time of the White Magisters has come, the grandest design of all. We have a sacred duty to cleanse the world of the filth of Source. Our Lucian guides us today as always. I would have relished accompanying Dallas to the tomb of Lucian to see our final victory come to pass, but I'm needed here, and I shall see that my sacred duty is fulfilled. I will see no one enters the tomb, and I will destroy all paper scrolls and mines that would reveal the way. Why am I carrying a bust of Alexander? I'm gonna put that on the table. It's not worth anything, apparently. Also, Alexander needs to, like, not make so many things of himself. It's really kind of sad that he has so many statues and faces of himself everywhere. Like busts, portraits, paintings. Just needs to calm down on his marketing a little bit. Anyways, we're like way over 30 minutes probably by now. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next video. Take care and have a wonderful day.